All right, welcome back, everybody. On this one, we're going to talk about when Big U got smashed, okay? Got straight smashed by Samoans at a club, okay? But also led to it's a crazy story, man. This ain't going to be a too long of a video, but Big U, the one that's in the indictment, that's the Rollin 60s leader that they're saying all allegedly um he allegedly got smashed in LA, got whooped on by some Samoans, but he did end up getting the last laugh because he ended up extorting the business. Okay, so let's check this out.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the
Shout
incident
out to
between
Hood
Big
War
U
Stories.
and the Samoan security guards. Big U currently has the biggest pull and rank within the Rollin 60s. Born Eugene Hanley, he would grow up most of his life on the west side of South Central, off Arlington and Slauson. He joined the Arlington gang, who were led by his cousin Chili Capone. The AGs would eventually merge and become the Rollin 60s. Coming up, Big U gained his reputation.
Okay, I didn't know that. I always thought they just started out as Rollin 60s. They started out as Arlington Click or Arlington, whatever that was said. So they were the Arlington Click. It leads up, basically gives a background on Big U, and then leads up to him getting smashed by the Samoans, which then leads to some other crazy stuff. But let's watch it.
For being an elite fighter, mastering martial arts through the Black Karate Federation. He became a black belt early. Add that to his height and size at 6'5", Big U was a lethal force in the streets. When the 80s rolled around.
See, that's all it really takes in the streets. A lot of people in the streets, they don't know how to fight. Okay, I did boxing. When you know how to fight, it brings you to the height. You know what I'm saying? He'll smash you. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, Big U is a fighter and a shooter. So that really makes him, you know what I'm saying, rise up. Well, let's keep going. But he did karate. Okay.
Big U shifted his energy into hustling, making money, hitting licks, running plays in Minnesota, and robbing drug dealers. After attempting to rob an undercover officer who posed as a drug dealer, Big U was sent to prison for 23 years, but only wound up serving 12. Fresh out of prison, Big U would tap back into the music industry, first connecting with local LA rappers, then expanding his network with mainstream artists. Samoan Americans are the second largest group of Pacific Islanders in the U.S. after Hawaiians. They've been in Los Angeles since at least the early 1900s, but many more immigrated to California after 1951. Many settled in the harbor town of Carson and the Los Angeles neighborhood of San Pedro. Although rugby, cricket, netball, and volleyball are all more popular in Samoa.
Yeah, Samoans, definitely. Samoans are big. You know what I'm saying? They're big dudes. So that Big U's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely helped when he got smashed by the Samoans, that they were big. You know what I'm saying? That helps anybody. People try to say size don't matter, but it matters. Trust me. Size matters. That's why they got weight classes, okay? Let's keep it going.
The islands are known amongst American football spectators for producing athletes in that sport. Samoans are known to be genetically gifted in power sports. They are built for strength, mass, and acceleration, which can be attributed to a combination of genetics, cultural, and lifestyle factors. In Southern California, gangs have been an issue for Samoan immigrants since the 1970s. These Samoan gangs, such as Sons of Samoa, Sky Park Pyro, and Park Village Compton Crips, would all stamp them.
So basically, Samoans in LA, they bang. You know what I'm saying? So they bang at the end of the day. So these Samoans are probably have ties to, you know what I'm saying, some street shit, basically. Is what this is basically stating, that, yeah, they smashed Big U, but they got ties of their own, you know what I'm saying?
Themselves as a factor in LA County. In the early 2010s, the Supper Club in Hollywood used to be a hotspot. It was once favored by many celebrities like Chris Brown, T.I., and Rick Ross. Van Ness gangster brand rapper Joe Moses once name-dropped the Supper Club in his song Burn Rubber with DJ Mustard. Okay. In April of 2014, Big U was involved in a physical altercation where he claimed he took on 15 Samoan guards head up. The issue initially stemmed from then not letting Big U zoom in the club.
10 years ago.
Security security guard for no apparent reason. Get off me, man. He's just fine on the dude. Security gathers. Big you straight up. So I made the assessment. It's 15 of them. You 50 get your ass whooped. But how the rules go, I'm gonna get down where I'm mad at. I took flight. Wrestling with one dude came and kicked me in the side of the face. Wrestling with the blood filter in my eyes. So I couldn't see shit. I think I did pretty good. Me versus 15. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, first of all, it was not 15. Okay. In the end, yes, granted, more people came, but it was just two big Samoan dudes. Two big 300 apiece snatched Big U up. I don't even know if he swung. He might have not even swung. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he swung, but in the video, it looked like, I know the other dude swung. They packed him out, dog. I'm talking about kicked him in the head. Like, they beat bro up. And then, I want to say, it's not the Moses dude. I don't think it's him. He's the one who said it in the song. Whoever his homeboy was got smashed. And then Big U, they just grabbing him up and throw him to the ground. Like, pressing, throw him to the ground. And I think when he fell on the ground, he might have got hit his eye or something. Somehow his eye got hit and he's leaking. But they never really packed him out, though. I will say that. But he couldn't do anything. He wanted to. He starts telling them to get off me, and he couldn't get him off him. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a good look, especially so-called being the leader of the Rollin 60s. It definitely wasn't a good look. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wasn't a good look. Because you got this high title, and all it took was two Samoans. But you can beat 32 Sureños, though. You can beat up 32 dudes at once, but you can't take two Samoans. Just saying. Come on, let's keep it going.
Other niggas would have said fuck it and went back home, and when got their homeboys and said, come on, let's go. That's the difference between Big U and 90% of these motherfuckers.
Big U's son, who was there that night, was visibly upset after seeing his father's face covered in blood due to Big U.
So Big U's claim is it was 15 Samoans and it was only 2. Okay, that's his, because he can't be looked at like only 2 people took him out, because then a lot of the Rollin 60s are going to be like, hold up, all these stories. That's the thing, is a lot of these is just stories. You hear stories and then you think like, oh, this dude is, I'm not messing with this dude. He took on 15 Samoans. Or I'm not messing with this dude. He this. And really just another dude that could fight has just enough chance to smash Big U as enough chance to smash anybody else, bro. We're all human. That's the thing. Y'all got to quit thinking these dudes is superheroes. They ain't. They're normal dudes.
U's face brushing up on the concrete.
Oh, y'all hit him like that?
That's Big U's son. I think that's the one that plays for the LA Rams. That ain't a
Big
good
U's son
look.
had to be restrained multiple times.
Especially because
T.I., Game, and their entourage would get involved, which led to an intense standoff with the LAPD, which then shifted into another confrontation with the Samoan security guards.
Police didn't do it. Who did it? Who did it?
Hey, this was crazy.
Who did that to you?
They thought it was the police. Hey, I'm going to talk about this. Hold on. Let it keep going.
After the fact, the Supper Club and Big U would ultimately have a sit-down and resolve the matter, which led to the Supper Club cutting Big U a check for $200K. They also held a clothing food drive for the people in Big U's community. Many said the club was receiving threats and pressure from LA gang members on potentially further violence. The Supper Club also released a public statement appearing to be backpedaling, clarifying that Big U was not arrested and stating that he had no part in the altercation. They also distanced themselves from the Samoan security, saying that they were a third-party company that was totally hired for that promotional event and that they were never going to book them again. There was also an alleged green light that was put on the security team of Samoans, which was later called off. The end result will be favorable to both parties, considering Big U received a payout and the security team of Samoans was put on the map and received more opportunities and income due to the exposure. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, so basically, I should have stopped it when I was, because I think. No, so basically, Big U, after, man, I knew this was gonna happen.
All right, Mikey, how's it look?
So basically, Big U, made them give him money. He probably pressured them and was like, "Look, I'm gonna send my goons up there." They had to sit down and basically was like, "Look," or who knows? Maybe they threatened to sue the club. I don't know. Maybe he threatened to sue. Who knows? But I know that he got a check for $200K. $200,000. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But yeah, it was two Samoans. That's it. That smashed him. Tackled him to the ground, and he couldn't do nothing. So a lot of times these dudes who are these big time, they're humans just like everybody else, you know. But and then he pressured the club. They became cool, and they wrote him a check for $200K. So I don't know. That's kind of crazy though, especially with all these allegations of extortion and everything. And then he made this club pay him $200K. You know what I'm saying? And then they started pressuring the Samoans outside the club. But that's pretty crazy, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. It's Young Dom bringing you commentary and criticism to clips. And y'all know what it is. Look at that. Let's go. Who?